Hi, it's Jesse speaking. So I'm a SAP Business One Solution Architect from SAP. A few months ago, my colleague Rolf and myself, we have developed a B1 virtual assistant powered by Amazon Alexa. So you can ask the B1 Assistant about how is my business doing and how is my product or company doing on social media, on Twitter. And you even can ask the B1 Assistant to place an order for you. If you're interested in the B1 Assistant Alexa Suite, and we have published the source code in the GitHub here, and we also having the documentation to guide you through step by step how to deploy it and implement the B1 Assistant Alexa Suite. So to show you through a little bit, so here was the video. We're having the full demo Alexa B1 Assistant demo here, and then we have the source code published on the GitHub. And then recently I just add a new Suite, the Suite which can be the deploy standalone as Node.js without Amazon Lambda function. You can deploy in locally or you can deploy in SAP Cloud. We're going to take a look at for more detail later on. And then here, my colleague Rolf have write a blog and step by step how to install, how to deploy the B1 Assistant Alexa app here. And he covered how to deploy the Alexa Suite on the Amazon Lambda function here. So I'm not going to go through for details for the Lambda function. Just go through the documentation here. And then in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to take you through the different deployment options for the B1 Assistant Alexa Suite deployment. So the first, of course, is the AWS Lambda function. So the good thing for the Lambda function, first, it's free for 1 million free code, and then it's microservice architecture, and then you never worry about the bandwidth to scale it. You can easily do pay as you go. And the second option, you can deploy the B1 Assistant Alexa Suite as a standalone Node.js application on SAP Cloud Platform Cloud Foundry. And with a free trial account, you can use up to 1 GB memory for your host apps, and you can easily scale to several Alexa instance you're running here. And thirdly, you also can deploy the B1 Assistant locally, which could be the good option for the B1 H1 promise landscape. So the only difference between these three deployment options is for the deployment with Lambda deployment, you will need to, in the configuration, during the configuration of B1 Assistant Alexa Suite set configuration, you need to select the Lambda armed and specify what is the armed ID from your Lambda function. And then if you are deployed as a standalone B1 Assistant Alexa Suite, and then you got to select HTTPS instead of Lambda ARM, and then you just specify what is the endpoint for the B1 Assistant Alexa Suite here. Okay, so for the next 3 minutes, I'm going to show you the demo how to deploy B1 Assistant on SAP Cloud and also on my local machine here. So to deploy the standalone, as I said, you need to download the source code for the standalone Alexa Suite, which is recently newly updated to the GitHub. So I having three functions. So in the difference between the this standalone version with the Lambda version, it's I have a wrapper for the web for the post request here, and then I also have a define the package.json and then start and define the start script JSON. And then I also create a manifest YAML, and then I specify the application name B1Assistant Alexa app, and then memory location for my Alexa app, and how many instances I want to run my Alexa skill here. Okay, before I deployed my B1Assistant Alexa skill onto SAP Cloud Platform Cloud Foundry. Basically, before the deployment, I have some configuration on Cloud Foundry. For example, I have set up my API for the Cloud Foundry. I have login with my account, so I don't have to repeat it. If you are new to the Cloud Foundry on SAP Cloud Platform, I recommend you to have a look at this video. I recently recorded a video how to get started with SAP Cloud Platform Cloud Foundry, and then you can get all of the command. Alright, so once you having uploaded the source code, and then actually I also you also mentioned in the documentation here in the README here. The step I'm going to take is also document here. So if you deployed it in the SAP Cloud Platform, the only command you're going to run is cf push. So cf push, let's run it. So what you're doing in the background is looking for the manifest YAML, and then create application for me, and then you will try to upload the source code for my B1Assistant, and also to download the dependence, the reference, and try to build it, and try to upload it. Let's wait for a few moments. Now, our B1Assistant Alexa app on Cloud Foundry, now it's starting. Okay, so now our Alexa app on SAP Cloud Foundry has been up and running. So this is the URL we're going to use to deployment. Okay, now let's going back to our Alexa skill. So to deploy the Alexa skill, let me take it from the beginning. So just open the developer Amazon.com, and then you log on with your own credential, and then I'm going to select Alexa, and then I'm going to click Get Started with Alexa Skill Kit. If you are having created a new skill, just create a new skill here. Already having the skill. And then step by step, I come to the third configuration step. So now what I'm going to do is instead of using the Lambda function, now I'm going to using the HTTPS, and then because my Cloud Foundry server is in the Frankfurt, so I'm going to select the Europe region. So and then I'm going to specify what is the endpoint, the URL. I took it from SAP Cloud Foundry, and then specify HTTPS. Now everything is good to go. Now let's have a test. Before I'm testing, let's open the log. So cf logs, and then it was retrieve all the logs for my app. Okay, now I'm going to open the B1Assistant. Alexa, open B1.
Hello, here is B1Assistant. Let me know, what do you wish?
How is my sales pipeline for last quarter?
There are 8 sales opportunities in the pipeline for the second quarter of 2017. Total potential amount as $38,000. Total weighted amount as $19,030. The average closing percentage as 50.7%. We have won 3 opportunities. Winning rate is 60%. Lost 2 opportunities. Losing rate is 40%. We still have 3 open opportunities with potential amount as $15,000 and weighted amount as $3,780.
Now as you can see, our Alexa on SAP Cloud Foundry is working properly. Now the next one, I'm going to show you the third option. Deploy the Alexa suite in my local machine here. So to deploy the local machine, so it's very simple. So if for the first time, you're going to run the command in the documentation. You mentioned you're going to run the command first. You go to download the source code, of course, for the standalone Alexa suite, and then you're going to install the dependence, and then you're going to run it. So that's 3 commands. So we're already having inside the standalone Alexa suite. And then by the way, because in order to our app, it's running, is listening to the port 3000 for my local machine here. In order to allow to run through my firewall, I will need some kind of proxy to. I'm using the mgrok, which is exposing 30% the port forwarding to go beyond my firewall here. Okay, so now I'm going to install all of the dependence for in my local machine in my app, and then I'm going to start. Or you can know the JS, the B1Assistant standalone.js here as well. It's the same. Now my B1Assistant is up and running in my local machine and is listening to the port 30,000, and then I want to forward this port to the Alexa. In order to doing so, I'm using this application and log, and then now I'm using HTTPS and then 30,000. Okay, HTTP. So basically what I'm doing here, it's forwarding my local host 30,000 to this URL. So this URL, it can be accessible from external, from the public internet. Okay, I'm copying this URL, and then I'm going back to my Alexa suite configuration once again. And then the only thing difference, I just need to replace this URL instead of the SAP Cloud Foundry, and then I'm using my this URL for my local machine. Okay, let's next, and then now it's up running. So to run it, now let's turn on Alexa. Alexa, open B1.
Hola, this is B1Assistant speaking. What is my command?
What is my top 3 items?
The top 3 best-selling products are item P20002, iMini server 32 GB memory, item P20001, 4 GB memory server, item P10003, PC set 1.
As you can see, our low-code Alexa suite is working properly as well. Okay, now that is the end of the presentation. Thanks for your time.